But isn't there a risk that you might destroy something valuable here yourself?
No, the archaeologists have already finished. Otherwise, I would not be allowed to walk around here. And you shouldn't be allowed here anyway.
Just pretend I'm not here. What did the archaeologists find here? Anything exciting?
I don't know. They had already left when I got here.
Too bad. So there's nothing here now but rocks?
Did you have anything in particular in mind? Maybe I can help you.
In what way?
Well, the archaeologists might have overlooked something.
You mean you found something before?
Who knows?
That's robbery, an outright crime against science. My ex-boyfriend would take you to court for that.
But he is not here, is he? And since I am willing to turn a blind eye to your being in a restricted area...
I get it. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Exactly. If you should happen to come across something that might have historical value...
I'll bear that in mind. I'll leave you to your work, then.
Okay.
A mole went a bit overboard here, obviously inspired by the excavators. I wonder what's behind this flap.
Well.
I can't get it open. The flap is screwed shut. The town of Gatineau, as it must have looked in the Middle Ages. I'll just push one of these buttons.
Dear visitor, welcome to the Gatineau excavation site. We would like to give you a brief overview of the eventful and mysterious history of the medieval town of Gatineau. Please select one of the following options. In the late 7th century, Benedictine monks built an abbey on this spot in memory of the late Archbishop Austrebert of Rouen. In just a few years, the abbey blossomed into a thriving town that gained particular importance due to its location along the trade route from Rouen to Paris. In the early hours of April 5th, 1658, a devastating inferno raged in the streets of the small town. More than half of its population, caught asleep in bed, succumbed to the flames. Nearly all of the buildings were burned to the ground. For reasons that remain a mystery to this very day, the town's restoration was never even attempted. The few who survived fled to neighboring villages and towns in a panic. In a single night, a prospering town was transformed into a charred patch of earth that would not be built upon for centuries to come. When the construction work for a new theme park began in early 2002, the surveyors unexpectedly came across the remains of a long-forgotten town. Large sections of Gatineau have been uncovered over the past few years. The ruins and certain reconstructed buildings will be open to the public as part of the new theme park. A small museum is planned as well.
A construction vehicle.
Take it.
Here's something to get hooked on.
Oh, bad pun.
I could tug at this hook, and the crane would topple over, and that would knock down the information board, unearthing the hidden oil well that I would quickly appropriate, and then... A construction vehicle. There's no way I can use that without a key.
Okay, so we need to find a key.
What am I supposed to do? Go up on a mole hunt? I don't have time for that. I need to save the world.
Oh,
Aw, shucks. A great big tear in this here empty paper cup. A large sheet of aluminum foil. The cleanest, sweetest smelling snack stand I've ever seen. Of course, that might be because there's nothing cooking. Fortune cookies. Somewhat shapeless. Looks like they're homemade.
take one.
I'll just take one of these fortune cookies.
Okay.
It says, "Be right back." Do I look like the kind of person who just picks up anything that isn't nailed down? Yes, all right. I'm going to leave it there anyway. A solid concrete post. It is an ever-fixed post that looks on tempests and is never shaken. The sign says, "To the ruins of Gatineau." The sign can be turned, but what way should I turn it? And why?
Oh,
A plastic boulder as the company logo of Lazzare Construction. How very creative. It's screwed tightly in place.
well, I tried to take it.
The Lazzare Construction Company is building here. I guess these are the largest letters they could find. Some construction workers spend months living in these things. One of the main reasons why I decided against working in this field. It's locked and secured with heavy padlocks, too. Looks like someone really wanted to make sure it would be safe. Who is the fairest of them all?
Should I take the mirror? Yep. She told the mirror.
Some construction workers spend months living in these things. One.
Oh, Swiss Army knife.
Très chic. I would love to just hop in the car and drive far away from here. However, that wouldn't solve any of my problems. It prohibits parking for anyone but the employees of Lazzare Construction. The sign is screwed in place quite firmly. This car wasn't parked here yesterday. I can't repair it, and I can't really do any more damage either. I think I should just let it rest in peace.
Well, we're just traveling all over the place, aren't we?
Oh, a statue. I wonder who it's supposed to be.
Oh, here you are.
Yes,
What is this statue?
no idea. I was hoping you could tell me.
There is a plaque on the statue.
Well?
The inscription is quite weathered. It appears to be a statue of Saint something. His name is barely discernible.
Oh,
Saint?
Saint something.
Yes.
Our saint? The one Elise mentioned in her letter?
Yes. Possibly.
I didn't think he'd be this easy to find. So now what?
Now I will try to decipher the inscription.
While I take yet another look around for more clues?
Exactly.
I feared as much. Did you discover any more clues in Sister Elise's letter?
Alas, no. I went through the trouble of retranslating everything, but there was nothing that caught my eye.
Can I have the new translation?
Certainly. At least we know now what to do. I decipher, you go on looking. Who knows? Maybe this inscription isn't the clue we're looking for after all.
What else then?
No idea.
Okay. I'll keep looking. This is very likely the statue Sister Elise mentioned, which means that this statue shows the way to the hiding place. Now, I only need to figure out what that means. Yeah, right. Only. Oh well.
Only.
Where there's a will, there's a way. And where wood is chopped, splinters must fall. Time to hunt for the next clue. I can't see anything unusual about these legs. It doesn't look like the statue or any part of its body can be twisted or moved in any way. What's that he's holding under his arm? No idea what it's supposed to be. It doesn't look like the statue or any part of its body can be twisted or moved in any way. The head of the saint's statue. It doesn't look like the statue or any part of its body can be twisted or moved in any way. The arm is pointing towards the ruins of Gatineau. It's hard to tell the exact location from here, though.
Okay, well, he's plus. If only we could be more accurate.
Good thinking. With a little luck, if I rest the laser pointer on the statue's arm, I should be able to discover where exactly it is pointing. The laser beam from the spirit level points directly at the post. Not nice. Not nice at all. The sign says, "To the ruins of Gatineau." The sign can be turned. Let's turn it a little further to the left.
No.
Let's turn it a little further to the left.
Oh.
Let's turn it a little further to the left. Now the sign is lined up with the statue's arm.
Aha. Okay, so we get our spirit level back. Take that back. Okay. Now we'll put it on the sign and see if we can keep following the laser.
Right, the laser pointer should be pointing in exactly the same direction as the statue's arm now. Let's see where it leads. The cleanest, sweetest smelling snack stand I've ever seen. Of course, that might be because there's nothing cooking.
Bro.
He's asleep on his feet. Amazing. Good morning. What a beautiful day.
What? Oh.
Huh? What?
Hello.
I guess it got a little late last night,
Excuse me, I must have fallen asleep.
It would seem so, yes.
It's the
You
Indonesian
with
guard.
the construction company?
Me? No, why?
I was just hoping that this misery here might come to an end. What can I do for you?
I don't mean to criticize your business scheme, but is it really worthwhile running a snack stand here?
No.
This may seem like a totally superfluous question, but why are you here then?
Well, a few months ago, they decided to build a new theme park here. So I pulled some strings and negotiated an exclusive contract. I was supposed to cater for the workers on site, with no competition at all. Sounded like the deal of a lifetime.
What's the catch?
Do you see any working masses around here?
Well, to speak of masses would be overstating it slightly.
Yes, slightly.
What happened?
They discovered some kind of rare plant species and had to stop all construction. Now they are trying to figure out how to proceed. But that may take some time. A long time.
Then why are you still here?
Because my contract says that I am obliged to cater for every worker on this site. Or at least provide the option. Therefore, I need to stay here for as long as the Honorable Surveyor is still around. Or I will be fined for breach of contract.
You have to stand around here all day just for one worker? But that's crazy.
That's what they call contract law.
What's on the menu today?
Nothing.
Nothing? But this is a snack stand. Or maybe not? Maybe it's just a decoy hiding the base of some secret society?
Very funny. There's only one single worker here, and he brings his own food from home. So why bother to heat the grill? Nobody will buy anything.
Okay, you've convinced me. I don't really like Chinese food anyway.
That's not what you would be getting. All right, there is nothing to be had right now. But if there were something, it wouldn't be Chinese food. Just regular snack stand grub.
Are we really talking about what I would be getting if there were anything to be had?
Looks like it.
All right, let's change the subject. I will let you get back to Dreamland then. I'll just push one of these buttons.
push. That's not what I said. No.
Dear visitor, welcome.
No. That's not what I clicked on. I clicked on this. It was so close.
Can I bother you again?
I strongly suspect that it is well within your power. Yes.
Is that your vehicle parked back there?
Yes. Why?
Oh, just wondering.
Somebody stole it.
So, you're hoping to stumble upon a few historic relics?
Of course. Everyone must fend for himself, you know. And a surveyor's wages are not much to live on.
What are you looking for, exactly?
Anything that could be valuable. Silverware, ceramic jugs, coins, anything at all.
But with all this rubble lying about, how would you even get to it?
Don't worry. My car's loaded with heavy-duty equipment. I could pull a whole house down, so never mind a bit of rubble.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave you to your work then.
Okay.
Would you like a fortune cookie?
I would love one. Thank you.
Well, what did it say?
I can't tell you that.
You can't tell me.
No, it's bad luck.
A fortune cookie is bad luck? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, did the message help you at all?
They always help. But in this case, it didn't tell me anything new that wasn't in my horoscope anyway. So I really don't need to worry today.
We need to doctor the fortune cookie, right?
I'll just take one of these fortune cookies. An efficient method of getting to one of these messages without having to eat an icky cookie.
Cookies are not icky.
The slip of paper from the fortune cookie. It says, if the crane flies upside down at 7:30, fate will smile on the bearded. I'll just take one of these fortune cookies.
How many fortune?
An efficient method of getting to one of these messages without having to eat an icky cookie. The slip of paper from the fortune cookie. It says, when the siren sounds as the day's labor begins, note the path of the hungry, even if the deceptive thirst springs from above. I'll just take one of these fortune cookies. An efficient method of getting to one of these messages without having to eat an icky cookie. The slip of paper from the fortune cookie. It says, if you ignore the warning and disregard your neighbor's misfortune, disaster will strike you also. Excuse me.
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
Sorry to disturb you, but is there any way of putting this fantastic message back inside a fortune cookie?
Of course. All you need to do is bake a new cookie.
Would you do that for me?
Oh well, it's not like I've got anything better to do.
Ooh, a few minutes later. That'll be $100.
Thank you so much.
Now, disaster is about to strike, so what devious things can we do?
If you ask me, there are way too many signposts on French construction sites.
Ooh, we're going to do a little bit of sign swapping.
If you ask me, there are way too many signposts on French construction sites.
Yep. Too many signs. Oh, wait a minute.
This pocket knife is really unique. I hope I don't lose it.
I know, right?
I brought you a freshly baked fortune cookie.
Oh, how nice of you. That doesn't sound good at all.
Is everything okay?
I'm not too sure. My horoscope promised me a carefree day, but I guess I should take note of the advice in my fortune cookie. Otherwise, I could be headed for disaster.